report, please get back to whatever system, general.
And there's 1016, clearance on request, standby, expect a full route clearance.
Resident 75, 006.
Number 988, Victor Delta, northbound departure, out of the air.
Oh, we get to loud and clear, we're never ready to go.
Number 988, Victor Delta, Andrew, 183, right? Place for takeoff.
Right now,
United 724, have you departed westbound V1 heading 060 after the final approach course, descend and maintain 6,000.
Roger, after woodside, hit 060, descend and maintain 6,000 and 724.
Citation 5 Hotel Tango, after passing woodside, descend and maintain 4,000.
I'll let down to me, down to 4,000, 5 Hotel Tango. NorCal approach American 5055, requesting IFR clearance to Portland International. The trunk 1 departure, 0 transition, 0 runway
1555, heavy NorCal departure clearance on request, expect a full route clearance. American 260, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
113.2, United 0, thanks.
Citation 5 Hotel Tango, turn left heading 030, you're going to be following at 737. To the same runway, caution wake turbulence.
Yes, 30, 5 Hotel Tango. NorCal approach 5055, please be left.
American 1555, clearance on request, expect a full route clearance for number 2.
Number 2, roger.
Air Canada 2614, maintain 11,000.
Engine 11,000, Air Canada 2614.
North departure 98, we can go to 2.55.
So with the 988 Victor Delta with our contact. United 5528, NorCal approach, out of the air. United 724, reduce speed at 220.
United 220, United 724, heavy. Look out Southwest 1260 for over Las Vegas. Happy weather.
Southwest 1260, NorCal departure, expected PDC. Number 8, Victor Delta, come to maintain 10,000. Number 8, Victor Delta, come to maintain 10,000. Citation 5 Tango, verify you're heading at 010, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles, same direction, that's hanging out at 3,737.
Hotel Tango has a traffic.
You know, 5 Hotel Tango, follow that traffic with visual approach running to our left.
Follow that traffic, visual approach 28, that 5 Hotel Tango.
United 724, heading turn left, heading 310, intercepted on the trail left, localizer, descend and maintain 4,000.
Roger, heading 380, intercept localizer 2 at left, and maintain 4,000. Under 724.
725, how did you heading 310?
310.
United 5528, NorCal approach, how did you hear?
Yeah, we're here, we're at 1,000,
At 5528, Roger, expect visual approach from a to left, maintain 11,000. Air Canada 2614, turn 10 degrees right, descend and maintain 6,000.
10 degrees right and down 6,000, Air Canada 2614.
Citation 5 Hotel Tango at the San Mateo Bridge, change to runway 28 right, clear to land.
The bridge change to 28 right, clear to land, 5 Hotel Tango.
United 724, I'll be heading 250 to intercept. Descend and maintain 3000.
3000 and turn to 250 for intercept.
November 908, Vector Delta, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
32, 998, no.
Air Canada 2614, turn right heading 150.
Right, 150.
United 5528, descend and maintain 6000. Verified you have information golf.
1000 meters golf.
3 and 1016, clearance available, advisor ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
3 and 1016, are you able to hold a 320 or 340 for direction of flight? United 724, heavy descend, maintain 2,500, San Francisco Airport, 12 o'clock, 13 miles, report in sight.
Maintain 2,500, and I have field in sight at 724.
United 724, heavy clear visual approach, running to our left.
The visual to the left and 724.
Air Canada 2614, descend and maintain 4,000. Traffic, 3 o'clock, 5 miles, northwestbound, 3,400, heavy, Boeing 777.
Down 4,000 and maintain visual for the traffic. Canada 2614.
Air Canada 2614, do you have the traffic in sight?
Roger, have a traffic in sight. Air Canada 2614.
Air Canada 2614, Roger, follow that traffic, caution lake turbulence, cleared visual approach, running 28 right. That traffic is for the left runway.
Visual approach to it right, follow the traffic. Air Canada 2614.
United 5528, turn left heading 100, and maintain 4,000. United 5528, affirmative, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 4,000. Yeah, 1016, are you able, available 320 or available 340 for direction of flight?
Vehicle check.
Okay, at 1016, now did you want available 320 or 340? United 724, heavy, thanks for the help, running 12 left, cleared to land.
Roger, clears to land to the left and 724 heavy.
Citation 5 Hotel Tango, turn right when able, are you going to a signature?
We're going to general aviation, that's correct, 5 Hotel Tango.
Citation Roger, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, 5 Hotel Tango.
Evening, our Southwest. Southwest.
1556, Hotel approach. Air 15 Golf Crown, expect the AAL2090 right approach. That was 1556, so you're coming about 2 by 5 for the radio, that's kind of quiet. Verify you have information, go expect the AAL2090 right approach.
Yes, we have a golf and I was
That was 1556, affirmative. United 5528, still heading 020. Air Canada 2614, maintain 180 knots or greater until a 5-mile final, please.
Maintain 180 knots, Air Canada 2614. Air Canada 2614, as published localizer 28. Visual approach.
2614, Roger. 5528, radar contact lost. Air Canada 2614, you can resume normal.
Resume normal speed, Air Canada 2614. NorCal Approach American 1555, I'm very generous only.
1555, still waiting for the other aircraft, but he's not seems to be replying yet. Clearance is available for your advance ready contact.
Still waiting.
I'm sorry, Captain, with these parking and shutting down things they also.
How you doing? United 724, every time left unable, thank you, be a Bravo to that.
Roger, let's leave them via Bravo, 724.
Again, 1555 heavy, waiting for International Airport, trusting 2 departure, graceful transition, direct Matchu, Timbers arrival, climb via descent, departure frequency 135.65, squawk 3203.
That's confirmation to Portland International, London arrival, squawk 3203, American 1555.
Right, 1555, there you verified truck at 2 departure, graceful transition, that are filed.
And departure UPS 923, wind you climbing 2,400 for 10,000.
Right, 1555, there, receive with your readback.
That was Trump 2 arrival, American 1555.
Right, 1555, heavy negative, truck at 2 departure, graceful transition, direct Matchu, Timbers 1 arrival.
Trump 2 departure, then Matthew and Timbers 1 arrival, American 1555.
And 1555, read back. Air Canada 2614 on a two-way right, clear to land.
Clear to land, clear to right. Canada 2614.
UPS 923, North Tower departure, radar contact, on the maintain level 100. UPS 923, North Tower departure, radar contact, climb and maintain level 190.
190, sir, are we supposed to follow the state, or are you going to vector us into Sirius?
UPS 923, that's Hush 2 departures RNS procedures as published in.
Very much, we'll proceed through the departure.
Southwest 1556, verify you're descending via the arrival.
Yes, sir. Same guy as the right.
Inside the 1556 position, the center is too high for the arrival. They're flying 250, vector, final approach course, so maintain 6,000.
Right back,
Now the 1556, fly heading 250.
like, after something.
United 5528, radar contact loss, ident, and say altitude. United 5528, radar contact, 13 miles, direction 11 miles, southeast San Francisco Airport, altitude gauge 3,300. Do you have the airport in sight? 12 o'clock, 10 miles. At 5528, NorCal. At 5528, do you have the airport in sight? You are radar contact.
We do have the airport right here.
At 5528, quick visual approach, ready, clear left, clear to land.
Clear left, clear line,
That was 374, NorCal approach, how do you hear? That was 34 NorCal. UPS 923, contact Airport Center 132.2.
Pretty much order center UPS 923. NorCal prospect 1555, ready for back in, sir.
Your 1555, heavy pushback on Alpha.
Back on Alpha Group, 1555.
Now this 1556, turn left heading 180, expect vectors across final approach course for sequencing.
Wait.
New Colorado 321, I was out to the back out for the Reno, you have a second?
Now the 374 NorCal approach out here. At Canada 2614 cross, runway to left at Tango, taxi via Bravo to the ramp.
Cause, ready to the left and we'll see by Tango to the ramp. At Canada 2614.
You're here at 1016. Do you have the altitude that you're requesting? 30 or 340?
340, sir.
You're here at 1016. Cleared through the Seattle International Airport. Trucking to departure. Deadhead transition. Direct red bluff. J126. Andy. J1 Battleground. Ox 5 arrival. Climb via the fit. Expect fallable 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.65, clock 3202.
Hi, for clearance to Silver Airport, frequent to departure and red road. Yes, engine fire. Time to flight event 340. Frequency will be 135.65. Transponder 320. The air 1016.
Now the 1556, turn right heading 310, 17, 4000.
We're here at
You're near 1016, negative. It's traffic to departure. Deadhead position in the chat for you. Direct red plus. Greenhead 1016, can you confirm the routing, please? Trunted 2 departure, dead transition, direct Red Bluff, J126, Andy, J1, Battleground, Ox 5 arrival.
Go for circle 2 departure, then Delta Echo Delta transition.
Greenhead 1016, read that correct. That is 5528, safe parking.
And game 203 gate 79.
At 5528, taxi via Bravo to that. That was 334 NorCal approach, go ahead.
We're with you 5,500 feet of Papa.
That was 334, roger, expect the ILS runway 12 right approach.
That's what you're doing.
NorCal Southwest 1260, you're ready to taxi.
Climb say call sign.
Southwest 1260.
That is 1260 runway 28 west, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot, actually Hotel, Alpha Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot 1. There's an aircraft that's holding on taxiway Hotel, not sure what he's doing.
Alright, so it's Alpha Hotel Cross, 1 left, and down to Foxtrot, 1 Foxtrot.
1260 Hotel Alpha Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot, runway 1 left, cross runway 1 right. Verify you have information golf.
You have information golf, Hotel Alpha Cross, 1 left, 1 left, right, down Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot for 28 left. Southwest 1260.
That was 1260, repeat. That was 1556, I maintain 2,500, San Francisco Airport, 11 o'clock, 14 miles, report in sight. That was 1556, unreadable. You have the airport in sight, and 2,500 is the altitude.
Negative, not here for the state hand, but I'm 7
That was 1556. In that case, turn left heading 180, maintain 4,000.
Wait, 0 and 4,000, up.
That was 374. Are you on the bricks to your arrival?
Negative, we're on the floor.
We're there, 1016, we give them a spec, I think.
1016, pushback correction.
Confirm clearance. Confirm clearance, respect.
Yeah, clear for pushback, so push back into the ramps and push back their discretion unless you're going to push on taxiway Alpha.
Good, respect, and then start up good. And go up to say Alpha, and then go up.
Okay, near 1016, are you going to push on taxiway Alpha? Question mark?
NorCal United 2240 Heavy with you, this thing would be the Razor 4 arrival. We're out of 20.6.
2240 Heavy, NorCal approach, roger.
NorCal approach, American 1555, ready for taxi.
1555 Heavy, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot, and hold position, you'll be given way 737.
Taxi via Alpha Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, and wait at runway 1 right, Foxtrot.
American 1555 Heavy, negative, hold your position, just stay away for now.
Hold my position, stay away for now, American 1555, roger.
And NorCal Alaska 321, we're ready to taxi with top at San Jose. Alaska 321, runway 12 left, taxi via Yankee, November. Yankee and November, Alaska 321, next. Now the 374, turn left heading 360.
Approach, check it. 319 level 1.
Is that ExoJet 319 called?
Affirmative.
ExoJet 319, NorCal approach, roger. San Jose, altimeter 2978, say flight level.
Apologies, say again, Bricks. 319.
Rating 1555, new taxi.
1555 online.
Now this 1556, turn left heading 360. ExoJet 319, say flight level. Cal Mustang 152 Echo on the front offer and holding short runway 7 requesting a left downwind. I have a call from Auburn's on control the airport. ExoJet 319, say present altitude. What is your altitude?
Yeah, we called up third time ExoJet 319 level 180. Level 180.
Jet 319, roger. Now this 374 traffic, 10 o'clock. Now this 374 traffic, 10 o'clock, 4 miles, turning northbound, level 4 to 737.
I have trouble with it.
Now the 374 maintain visual separation from that traffic, so maintain 4,000.
Range visual down 4,000.
NorCal approach, United 1607, ready for taxi with information call.
At 1607, our departure, runway 2 left, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, cross runway 1 air, Foxtrot.
Taxi to runway 28 left via Alpha, Foxtrot, cross runway left and right, United 1607.
Now this 1556, expecting ILS runway 28 left approach now.
Alice, first southwest.
NorCal Approach American 1555, ready to taxi via Alpha Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left and 1 right, and hold via Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Rated 1555, continue, taxi.
Taxi American 1555.
Southwest 1260, hold short runway 2 left. It's going to be a 2 to 3 minute delay for that unknown traffic on the runway.
Roger that, hold short of 2A left for traffic, Southwest 1260.
Southwest 374, descend and maintain 2,000. San Jose Airport, 3 o'clock, 6 miles, report inside.
Down to 2,000 and cover cost.
That was 874, right, turn left heading 300. Now this 1556, 4 miles from Rockme, turn left heading 310, maintain 4,000 until from the localizer, clear out from a 2 left approach.
Third time.
NorCal Alaska 321, we're ready to go 12 left. Alaska 321, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 12 left, Alaska 321 next.
Now the 374, we are 18 material.
heading, confirm heading 180.
That's at the 374 negative, reduce speed of 180, flying 300, and expect to return within the next 2 miles. Exit jet 319, descend and maintain 7,000, moderate altimeter 284.
7,000, exit jet 319.
At 240, heavy advice when you have the latest ATIS for Sanity, expect the ILS runway 12 right approach.
ILS runway 12 right, we'll let you know, United 2240 heavy.
Now the 374, turn right heading 040.
Hotel 1016, gate number 547, information for cancellation.
Green Air 1016, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha, 1 Foxtrot, cross 1 left, cross runway 1 right.
Text the runway 28 left via Alpha and Foxtrot, clear to cross runway, Green Air 1016.
Alpha 374, 5 miles from Sunny, turn right heading 090, maintain 2,000 total status on the localizer, class runway 12 right approach.
090 on the heading 30,000.
Now the 15 weeks verify you're on the 28 left localizer for the ILS.
Yeah, 2240 with Papa.
United 2240 heavy, roger. Now this 1556, same tensions, are you on the ILS trail?
Yes, I was part of that. We forgot to pray a little bit.
Now this 1556, flying 250 and maintain 2005 until established. Cleared ILS 2-way left approach. Alaska 321, radar contacts the altitude.
And then 321 will shoot 4,000 now.
Alaska 321, call and maintain level 190.
And we'll continue on up to 190, 321.
Roll down, expected 775 with you, flight level 200. Executive 775, NorCal approach, roger.
NorCal departure, King Air 4062 Alpha, 2,400.
King Air 4062 Alpha, NorCal departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 4,000.
4,060 low.
That was 374, running 12 right, clear to land.
Direct to land, Alpha 374.
Exit jet 319, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, southwest bound, 10, heavy Boeing 777.
We got some heavy cloud cover, we're looking next to the jet 319.
Exit jet 319, roger, correction. Altitude, I maintain 11,000 for traffic.
1,000 for traffic, exit jet 319.
NorCal direct Mogi. Alaska 321, turn left, proceed direct Mogi.
Direct Mogi, 321.
That was 1260, runway 28 left, take off, traffic 5 mile final.
Cleared to take off, 28 left, southwest 1260.
That was 1556, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles, opposite direction, type and altitude unknown. Traffic, correction, additional traffic will depart the runway prior to your arrival. California, Jasper.
feet, descending to 12,000.
241 NorCal approach, altitude indicates level 197. Confirm that, and it's said to be a Diamond 3 arrival. Roger, 197 for miles.
And NorCal approach exit 319 on approach request.
Jet 319, that maintains 7,000, traffic no factors, the approach type request.
7,000, and we'd like the RNAV Yankee 2A left approach.
Jet 319, expect that. Sierra 6 Kilo Alpha, turn right heading 020, vector to Skaggs Island. Sierra 6 Kilo Alpha, turn right heading 020, vector to Skaggs Island. Sierra 6 Kilo Alpha's radar contact lost.
NorCal approach American 5055, holding at runway 1 left.
American 1555, hold short range 2 left.
28 left. NorCal approach American 1555, left. Michael.
American 1555, heavy, runway 2 left, line up and wait.
Lining up and waiting. Thank you so much, NorCal approach. Appreciate your help.
Southwest 1260, radar contact altitude.
Passing through 2,100 for 3,000.
Southwest 1260, climb and maintain Volvo 190.
190, Southwest 1260. NorCal approach, Skylane, November 2723 Foxtrot's with you at 3,000.
We're 273, pushing 2723 Foxtrot, NorCal approach, map altimeter 29074. Alaska 321, turn right heading 090, vector for traffic.
090 for traffic, 321.
This 241, traffic 10 o'clock, 6 miles, northbound converging. There's a 737 calling a 16,000 turn for Volvo 190.
We have traffic, Southwest 241.
241 to maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Roger, we have like a really good 5 to 6 miles separation from it.
Alaska 321, receive direct mode, traffic should be no factor.
And we'll go back to direct Mogi, Alaska 321.
Negative 775, so maintain 8,000. Executive 775, descend maintain 8,000, open altimeter to 77. Executive 319, proceed direct to Salinas, cross Salinas at or above 5,000, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 28 left approach.
Direct Salinas, cross Salinas, over 5,000, cleared 6 different.
Executive 1555, I'll be running 28 left, clear for takeoff.
3 left, clear for takeoff, American 1555.
Southwest 374,
Southwest 347, cross runway 12 left at Delta, taxi via Yankee to the ramp.
Cross runway Delta,
Alaska 321, traffic 1 o'clock, 10 miles southwestbound, level 200-8.
And we're looking 321.
Alaska 321, contact Oakland Center, 132.2.
32-2, Alaska 321.
Executive 775, NorCal approach out of here.
That includes Executive 775.
Negative 775, traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles northwest bound, 11 total 190, 737.
Okay, look at executive 775.
This 241 cross RG at above 8,000, clear dollars 23 right, 28 right approach.
RG 8000 to radar plate 7, 241.
Negative 1555 heavy, radar contacts the altitude.
240, American 1555. That's
1555. Racket 1555 heavy, climb to maintain flight level 190.
I maintain flight level 190, American.
At 1607, right, trail off, line up annoying.
Say again for 1607?
United 16, running trail off, line up annoying.
Line up and wait, runway, wait left, 1607.
That was 1260, contact Oakland Center, 132.2.
Southwest 1260 going to 32.2, see ya.
Today, executive 775, 718, 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000, executive 775.
United 1607, right, trail off, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, United 1607. Northwell approach United 16-0, and that's 1,600 feet for 10,000 feet.
Green Air 1016, runway trail off, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 2, S-Rev, Green Air 1016.
United 1607, radar contacts the altitude.
That's 1,900 for 10,000, United 1607.
United 1607, climb maintain total 190.
Climb and maintain 190, United 1607.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Southwest 241, runway 3 right, clear 2 land.
2 right, clear land, Southwest 241.
Reagan 15 out of 8, connect open center 132.2.
Oakland Center 132.2, American 5055.
North Cal, departure United 2138 with you. We have Gulf, requesting clearance to eligible to follow.
And 2138 heavy. American departure, plan of PDC.
Departure check completed.
United calling, what's the call sign?
Remain parking brake.
United 2138.
Remain parking brake.
That 374 push on Yankees approved.
Remain parking brake. Remain parking brake.
The request is also for the 1016, no passage 3000 feet, for 7000 feet. Turn top 1016, having our cell departure radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Continue climbing flight level 190, 1016.
Remain parking brake.
NorCal departure, good evening, Cessna 552, Mother Golf on the ground, Beale, IFR to Battle Mountain. 5529 Golf NorCal approach, cleared to the Battle Mountain Airport, radar vectors, rainbow as filed, climb and maintain 15,000, squawk 6314.
Remain parking brake.
Cessna 2 Golf is cleared to Battle Mountain Airport, cleared as filed. Climb and maintain 15,000, squawk 6314.
Remain parking brake.
Or 29 Golf, is that correct? 29 Golf ready for taxi.
Remain parking brake.
Or 29 Golf, advise you of the weather for Beale, runway 15, taxi via Foxtrot Bravo. Taxi room, runway 15 via Foxtrot Bravo, we have the local weather aboard, 29 Golf.
Remain parking brake.
1607, contact Oakland Center 132.2. 132.2 for the United 1607, okay.
Remain parking brake. Remain parking brake.
374 is ready to taxi short deal. Correction, hold short goal.
Remain parking brake.
374 runway 12 right taxi via Yankee Mike, correction Yankee November.
Yankee November.
Remain parking brake.
Executive 775, you gonna make it down in time?
Remain parking brake.
NorCal is only told to get down to 8,000.
Executive 775,
Yes.
Executive 775, descend and maintain 3,000, flight present heading, vector ILS runway 30 approach.
Remain parking brake.
Down to 3,000, maintain heading, Desert 775.
Remain parking brake. parking brakes. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Air 1060, contact Oklahoma 32.2.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
923 Foxtrot, I give the weather for Mather, say approach request. We do have the weather for Mather, and we would like the ILS into runway 22 left.
Release parking
Every
brakes.
23 Foxtrot, have your Every 23 Foxtrot, have your approach exit just 319, short final, Monterey. Exit 319, runway 28 left, clear to land. Land into 8 left.
Release parking brakes.
No compromise, Southwest 241 with you at Tango, holding 328 left. Executive 775, turn left turn the long way around, heading 010.
Left turn 010, executive 775.
Release parking brakes.
Executive 775 and altitude maintain 4,000.
4,000, executive 775.
Release parking brakes.
Southwest 241 on Tango, cross the right to 8 left, taxi via Bravo Hotel to the ramp.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, cross to 8 right, taxi via Bravo Hotel to the ramp, Southwest 241. Southwest 374, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff, winds 190, gust 29.
Clear takeoff,
Release parking brakes.
Runway 22 Foxtrot fighting 040 vector ILS, runway 22 left final approach list. 040 expect vectors final for ILS.
Release parking brakes.
North oxygen 19 off to 8 left off on the Monterey Jet Center. Extra Jet 219 taxi via Alpha Echo to the Jet
Release
Center.
parking brakes.
Alpha Echo, Extra 319.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Take your 775 to 2,300. Main correction 2,700.
2,700, executive
Parking
775.
brakes. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Take your 775, 3 miles from Luzon, turn left heading 27, correction, turn left heading 330, maintain 2,700 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 30 approach.
Release parking brakes.
Heading 330, down to 2,700 until established on localizer, executive 775, cleared for the ILS approach.
Release parking brakes.
South 374 radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190, say altitude leaving.
Release parking brakes.
Southwest 374 radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190, say altitude leaving.
Release parking brakes.
That's the 190, and we are currently leaving 5,000 on this.
Release parking brakes.
Anyone still waiting for clearance?
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Northern approach, good evening, American Transit, passing 35,000 for 19,000 by Mr. Arrival.
Release parking
Thanks,
brakes.
American 10 North Cal approach, ready. If you 775 and 30, I'm not sure what you're doing. You going to be able to make the runway?
Okay, April, we will be able to make the runway.
Release
Just
parking
having a little
brakes.
bit of an issue. Taking 775.
Thank you, 775 runway 30, clear 2 line.
Clear line, runway 30, taking 775.
Release parking brakes. Release
American
parking brakes.
9002, what's your question, sir?
Release parking brakes. 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 Release parking brakes.
Look out, departure, Cessna 29 Golf, ready to go, runway 15, deal. Cessna 29 Golf, fighting 170, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Release parking
Can
brakes.
you take off 29 Golf?
Release parking brakes. 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 Release parking brakes.
Southwest 374, contact 01 Center 132.2.
Release parking brakes.
Oh no, but I'm going to give you the latest. Yeah.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
NorCal United 3279 Heavy, ready for push and start from Foxtrot 82 with information queue. At 3279, reference your company pushing out onto Alpha, push on Alpha approved.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Roger, push onto Alpha approved, 3279 Heavy. If you 775 taxi around.
To the wall, negative 775.
NorCal is 3279 Heavy. Do you want us to hold for the United that's already pushed back on Alpha? Yeah, 3279, just reference it. If you're unable to push, just hold in the gate and you'll go right behind them. Roger that. I think we'll have enough room. I just don't want to be in the way. Yeah, United 2138. We're ready for taxi now, actually. So if you could just hold for a few minutes, that'd be great. Roger, yeah, we'll wait. And trying out 38 Heavy or 928 last taxi via Alpha, Quebec 1, Bravo, Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, cross runway 1 right. Taxi to 28 left via Alpha, Quebec 1, Bravo, Foxtrot, cross 1 right and 1 left. United 2138. American 10 at RT for Western Express, right approach, San Francisco, altimeter 2977. Clear ILS on this right approach, RT, altimeter 2977, American 10. Skylane 29er, correction, 23 Foxtrot, climb and maintain 3,600 for terrain. Climbing 3,600 for terrain, 23 Foxtrot.
Tow truck disconnected.
For 23 Foxtrot, turn left heading 010. 010, 23 Foxtrot. You said left 010. Or 23 Foxtrot, affirmative. For 29er Golf radar contact, say altitude leaving. 2,960, 200
Right, clear.
For 29er Golf rise, I'll return on course for you in a minute. River 23 Foxtrot, turn left heading 290. 290, 23 Foxtrot.